Hello everyone, welcome to tri-vima Studio. I'm Ajay Sutar and we are continuing my favorite toy tank, which is, as you can see in this reference, it's a wooden toy. This was been made for my playtime at my native from my grandfather. This whole tutorial and this artwork is to dedicate to my grandfather for giving me such wonderful toys. This toy was been made by him by his own ideas. This is a toy tank which I used to play with my Diwali crackers in my Diwali vacations, and without those crackers also I was able to play. So let's continue with this, and let's start with the reference. Last time I said in last video that I will finish this part of work. I made the duplicate, I made the positions. See what I did. See, I made the wire stream properly correct, that this is the back part, this is kind of a bolt area, the outer side, and the shaft is going from this. So I made this whole thing in one piece, every part. That means this whole model, all model should be transferred to there. So first of all, I need to attach them all together. That means I need to join them all together. So selecting any one, that is, let's say select all by shift hold and left click to the each next pulley or a wheel of tank, and last which you want to be in a active, so control J, and this will be a joint single model. All piece of all wheels will be joined together. So now in this I will make this pivot point to here. So go to object, set origin, then origin to 3D cursor. It is placed here now, and now I will use mirror modifier, so it is there. Now one thing, I need to finish it. Although I am using it here also, I will separate them individually. So before that I will add some modifiers, that is, as I added a mirror to show it here, but also I need to add some finishing modifiers, that is, we can say subdivision surface. For that I need some supporting work. So what I will do, I'll click to tab and I'll go to edit mode, and I'll select all the pulleys, all stuff, that is, let's say isolate this. So shift H, and we are just seeing only these part. So all edges I will be making it simple, not so much detailed part or detailed settings. This setting should be look like a wooden tank detail. That's why I made such simple details, not pushing it bigger details. So I need to see what kind of edges I can select. So although I did some mistakes, but that is the way we can learn. So if we can't face mistakes, we cannot learn. So here I am taking this selection, same all here too. So this way I have to select all. Now the thing is, I cannot select all in there. Let's try to select something. Select sharp edges, and see all sharp edges have been selected. So this is the way I can select all the sharp edges which I am thinking, or which the software is thinking, or I made that structure in a way where software can understand these are the sharp edges which I have to select. So that way I made the structure, and that's why I have done select sharp edges, and it got selected. Now Alt Z to come back to solid view, and Control B, and you see the relation line, and you see the effect what we are taking. So here it shows chamfer. So when I scroll one, it will give one more segment in between, and I can give a curve detail. So as it is a wood, so I need little less sharp curve. So I can take this in weight and done. So now let's see where I can refer it. I need to see the smaller area. So that's why going back again, and this is enough. Yeah, this is enough. So now it's done. Going tab. Now we will use subdivision surface, and it is all been placed. Okay, I will add a little level 2 in viewport so I can see the wood effect. Yes, I can see it. So now this is okay. This is correct. Now you can see the wood has some grains, and also that we will create in textures or in shaders. So that's it. So now how I can change all this in one way. So let's apply this modifier, mirror modifier. I'll keep this subdivision surface. I'll take all as separate. So in this way, I need all to be positioned at their own center. So go to edit, select all, press P, and separate by loose part. So these are the loose models, and it's done. Now origin to geometry, and they are there at their own place. So this way it is done. Now what I need that these to be attached as one. Okay, so control J, again control J. Why? Because they will work as same, but if we don't want, we can keep it as it is also, no issue. Okay, so select all, and we have all this stuff. Now we will collect it in a different collection. So we'll say tank wheels. Let's say tank wheels. And okay, now this collection is done. Let's put inside this collection Alt H to bring back everything whatever is hidden. Now this tank body. Then let's do one thing. We also pick that all in this way. Let's hide these two also. Okay, this one and this one. These two all are okay. Yeah. So this might be rotating base. Say fire nozzle and control pulley. Let's name it that way. Something which is understandable, which you can understand, or you can make anyone to understand. And this is the simple name which I have explored. And now this will be the firing novel. I'm not sure the spelling, but I think let's change it. Okay, and then this will be control pulley shaft. Okay, and this will be control pulley. This will be base. These all are done. Let's come back here. Let's switch on this. Now this is the way. Now we'll add some details to other things, like to this edit. Again, I can say select sharp edges. I get that sharp edges. Control B, push it something. This is enough, and done. Let's give the subdivision surface shade smooth, and that's fine. Now Alt H, let's deal with this. And already we have done some possible detailing. Most importantly, we did here, and we need to solve here. We don't have that details here, so we have to add it. So let's take this, shift alt to this edges, and so now let's use short to this. I think we have to deal with this also. So I have to see to this also. So first of all, let's select these. Okay, this is done. Now select it. Yep. And in this edge, we have done here already. So let's set this control B. And you can say this is enough. Okay, and now the time is for this. Now in here, what happened that this is going like a dent and odd. So what we have to scale it up. So let's go with edge. Let's bring it a bigger screen. So left click in the vertical, left click, shift alt, hold your shift alt and left click on this edge. This way. So it will create a selection of you. And then we'll also add some details because we need to deal with this triangle stuff also. I mean 5-sided polygons. So generally what happens that whenever we work in 3D model and we have to control the loops, then you should make sure that every time you follow a overview of on the model, wherever at the corner you are working on the model, so adjacent to that corner are surrounded, keep checking whether you have done correctly, but keep checking, might you need to update that part by some loops, edges or etc. So it's necessary that keep moving, keep observing and working, do it simultaneously. Now here I will do alt S for scale in their own normal. So I'm trying to set it a level. So I think again this is okay. Now what? Now I need to connect. So K, no, over to vertex node, press K, connect, again, connect, and then same here. We have to do this manually. Don't go for any shortcuts. Don't go for any add-ons. I suggest for a start, if you are a beginner, if you are just understood the Blender software, then I will say that keep a habit of doing your model little faster, and also keep a habit of understanding the model while you are working, and also do it manually as much as you can. And in that manual work, you bring up the speed. So what this will help? This will help to think a step ahead whatever you are doing. That right now I am connecting this edges, but I am imagining and I am visualizing that what next step will be to after this. So it will complete it at once, so I doesn't need to come back and correct it if there is a mistake. I can solve it right now, so in future it doesn't give me as a phase of mistake. So this way we have to be manual in some part, that's very mandatory. So don't worry that modeling takes so much time. But if you're a texturing artist in any 3D software, I'm saying, if you are a texturing artist, if you are a lighting artist, or if you are a rigging artist, then it's very, very, very necessary that you should know how the models have been made, how you can make, how others are making, what are the do's and don'ts of the model for texture, for lighting, for rigging. And then you work on the basics of modeling, and after that you can jump back to your own you can say expertise, that is your texturing, rigging, etc. But it will help you to do your side of work more best. So it's very important that you're aware of how the people are giving you the model and how they are making it, or by looking or by studying the model before you texture it, you can understand how this model will be made or has been made. So what I have to make a precaution side. Now here there is an issue which I'm not sure how we can deal with it, but let's try. So what I want to do, okay, going good, might it will give you little pinch part, but let's try. Actually we do need to connect these. It will handle it their own way, but I cannot keep it this way. I don't seem like it annoys me. Okay, so let's go down here, and there also we need. So before this I need to connect. So what happens if I connect? Okay, so here I can see, and okay, let's see, let's connect it. If doesn't, then we have to work again. So here we did this. Always take a good time, plan your project in a way where you will have an ample, or you can manage an ample time for working on model and texture, because lighting can be done fast. It's quick kind of stuff, that's why. So let's see now what I need. Let's try once. This is good, but it's very denty. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, and then pictures. Let's shift A. Shift Alt S, and we can see this nozzle start. Okay, now what? Okay, we did something wrong, I guess. See, instead of this, we need to select these. Okay, so Alt S, and again I will switch off these and I'll see how good that can be. Okay, it shouldn't seem like denty, but it's okay. Okay, we can manage. It's negligible. So fine for now. But now I need to give the edges. So select these. I mean, I need to bevel these edges. So I'm selecting these edges, inner and outer, all. Although by the means of that it is a wooden and made by hand, so obviously the dent and imperfection surface is acceptable. So don't say that it should be much perfect. It's not a commercial product, or it's any product is not a commercial product. Everything, if you show it, it's used or it's very fresh new, then it has a difference. A used thing has some imperfections, like fingerprints, like fingerprints or scratches or smudges. Now these stuff can be added by texture, but by structure might there will be some imperfection, which this way we can show. Okay, let's go with selection. Let's check once again all selections are there or not. So this is the selection we are thinking, and Alt, sorry, Control B, and give a little pick. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, this is good. Alt H to bring it back, and this is done here. So now this one, Shift H. Now this one is simple, and we don't go for any complex beveling. I took this here, and then let's see, it is in mirror. No, it is not in mirror. So again, I will make it mirror. So I need to work only in half part. Okay, so it's much more easier. Then you can convert it to back to the mesh, full mesh. So Control R, sun twice G and cushiony. Control R here also. I think it any. So when you give this type of supporting edges or bevel, so you need to understand it should be approx square division. So it will give you correct curve or a radius on the edge. Yeah, this way. Same head, Control B, Control R, and we got it. Okay, here we passed. Here we need to. If you want very smooth movement, you hold your shift and then you travel, and you get this. Okay, then this turn. Okay, it's going in different direction. That's fine. And I think this is good. Up and down correctly. Let's remain in this part. Control R, and it's perfect. Let's check this. Okay, this is going good. Let's give a little support or a fill. Now see, these are the supporting edges. These, and this. This is the main edge. So why I did these edges? These are the limit edges. That means whenever we give a subdivision surface, these supporting edges get stretched till here and gives the curve. But sometimes it shows weird, just like we saw here now. So that's why I given the limit edges. Those are always in between to hold that radius not to stretch. Same way here. This is the big area, so I'll take it. It's not necessary, but I gave it. I guess this is controllable. So let's remove these and give it 2 and dissolve edge. Control R and 2 is enough. Okay. In our seal, it's not showing you stretched, so that's fine. So this is done. And now last this one, let's do this, and then we finish. So see here what we are having it. If I say select all, this is one, that is select all, that is mirror. So now here I'll use different bevel, that is select all, control B, and just give a bevel. This is the another way. So this way we got this bevel and all. Now here I need, and also I have to give subdivision surface 27, and we got it. Okay, I think it's going good, but see, you can see the stretch. So now we have to give a limit edges, control free, that good, 2, here also 2, and here 2, I guess, 2 and 2. Let's have this into like to maintain. Let's remain at this last. Okay, now you see we don't have any stretch. Okay, so this is the way. And although I don't use that bevel which I did on these, but I mostly use this one because those are in simple chord flat flows, polygon flows. So that's why. But just to show the another way of beveling. And here now we have last thing is this one, the body. It's just as simple as what we are seeing it. We can do that supporting edge stuff, but let's also carry here normal bevel. In this, let's give this and some big huge stuff. So here also we did easy way, and so now what we have this. Let's see what we can do here. We have to put it down. Okay, I can do some stuff by linking and by managing it, that I will rotate this and it will go up, so I can do that also. So right now we don't need to do this stuff, but I need to control these together. So what I will do, I will just let's say, let's put this as tank and all. Okay, I need to control these also. So let's rename this control F2, or in bulk rename we can do this. We need to rename all. In the tank green. That's it. Okay, we saw this. So what we can do, we have a rename option in this somewhere. So we'll do that later. Control F2 or something. But yes, we got it. We'll find or we'll replace to all this object, selected object. What we'll do, we'll give a name, replace it to tank rails. Okay, change it. Okay, so now what happened is showing it twice. So again we have to do control F2, F3, and I need all to be replaced. So we give it set name. Okay, new, and give it a name, tank wheel. Okay, in suffix in new. Let's do this and that. Okay, now I can remove this collection. So what I will do, I'll select all objects, so selected objects, press M and push it here, so it is transferred. Now remove this collection and we got this all. Okay, now press Shift A and give a axis here, this empty axis. Select all, Control A to set scale, and now right click, parent object. So now it is parented to this. Okay, now select all, deselect this and push this up here. Okay, this is done. Now we'll do this rest of the part on next video. So thanks for watching. Keep questioning what are your doubts. I'll try to help in Blender. What you want to learn after this tank project, do comment me, and I'll try to get that done. What type of simple modeling you want to see that you can do, or you can share me the image on comment, and I can try to show you in my tutorial that how I can make this in simple way. A modeling which is manual but in a simple manner. I'm here to help, and let's connect. Thank you. Bye for now.